Peace, love, and light to the family. Bless, bless, bless up. Much respect to you today. I'm just laid back today. It's been one of them days. My message today is I'm done with the bank. I'm done with the bank. Like, I think I've been done with the bank. I've been done with the banks for a couple years now. I think crypto is kind of it's almost a godsend for me, because now I can officially just give the bank my whole ass to kiss. But I'm done with the bank, and I want to talk about why. So since about December of last year, I've been storing my money on the blockchain. Virtually every penny of income that I get goes into some kind of DeFi protocol. And I do this for a couple of reasons. Number one is control. So my money has worked for the bank more than it has worked for me. Now, it's not like I got millions of dollars that the bank can, enjoy and employ as it does with the money of all its users. I don't have millions yet. But, regardless of net worth, the principle I've adopted is every dollar I have that's not going to bills or that hasn't gone to the bills yet, every dollar I have should be somewhere working for me. And DeFi makes that possible in new ways, really. So being able to instantly redistribute my money across DeFi protocols and all of the digital assets that are out there, being able to do that unobstructed, meaning I don't need to go through anybody. That's something I really love about what Brother Amir, the blockchain bully, calls the new money matrix. Number two is interest or yield. So the traditional banks can't even begin to mess with the APYs that are offered by the DeFi space. 8%, 9%, 10, 12, and sometimes even higher. And when you start seeing these, when you start seeing upwards of 20 and you start seeing crazy high APYs like 30 and 40%, I think that's where you should be careful, because you don't want to be putting your money into these platforms built on, what they call Ponzi-nomics. So watch out for some of these platforms that try to reel you in with crazy high numbers. Don't get greedy. You might recall the Anchor protocol, which was built on the failed TaschaLabs. Terra was the group that brought us Luna and UST. But if it doesn't look right, it's probably not right. And there's been a lot of talk about some of these DeFi platforms just not being transparent and not being transparent about the strategies that they use to generate these interest rates, these APYs, this yield. But if it don't look right, or if it look too good to be true, you need to go do your research. You need to start investigating. Because as my man Eli over at My Tech Academy says, where there's smoke, there is fire. And I love that. I think some of the more established or pioneering DeFi protocols in the space might be the better way to go. If you're just starting out, like Maker, Compound, Aave, Curve, Balancer, I would say those are solid. And there's more that I haven't really played around with. But I think there's going to be there's going to be new platforms that are going to innovate and take the game to a whole nother level. So, don't limit yourself in that regard. Don't limit yourself to just one or two. Keep an eye out for always keep an eye out for what's new and what's next, and just you want to be aware of where the space is going. And none of this is financial advice, by the way. I am not a financial advisor. This is just my opinion. Number 3, the third reason why I'm done with the damn bank is the services offered by DeFi. I earn on lending. I earn on borrowing. I can take out a loan. I can, I love the fact that I don't have to fill out an application. I don't have to show proof of income. I don't have to get a bunch of paperwork. I'm not limited by any FICO score. I don't got to go through some, dickhead office person who just might not like my face. I can borrow up to 80% on whatever collateral I put up. And I usually like to do, 50 to 70% just to leave a little wiggle room. But whatever I put up, I can borrow on it. And then I can take that loan and use that to go make some more money. And I don't have to, the loan, I can pay the loan off over time, as much time as I need. And what I really love is that, my collateral, it's stored in an asset that is appreciating, so I'm still holding crypto, borrowed on it. I can use that to go get more crypto or go invest in whatever I need to do. And then that debt I created, I can even swap that out and discharge that debt. Of course, over time. So there's a couple different ways, you can structure these things. There's a couple different plays you can make that are unprecedented. That, I'm done with the bank. Finished. I am the bank. And again, that's what I really love about the DeFi space. I think this is going to be financial freedom for those who get in and who know how to utilize it. I think another great thing is that it opens up. I think the whole crypto space is, it opens things up because there's a lot of people in the world who are unbanked, and blockchain potentially solves that issue where there's peer-to-peer banking, and it kind of opens things up for poor people around the world. So now the rich guys, why should they have all the fun, right? And some of the barriers that are put up, the gates and the gatekeepers, we can circumvent them now. And that's what I really like about it, because it has the potential to really create a completely new and fair monetary system, a global economy. And I think the only thing that would interfere with that fairness would be the nature of human beings. I'm talking about, greed and, pretty much, greed and people deciding that, I don't want people trying to limit others. And that's another thing about the banks that I don't like. I don't want people putting arbitrary limits on me. I was talking about this earlier. I'm not going to let other people put limits on my life in any area, finance, whatever. As they say, man either makes his world or he's crushed by the worlds of others. But now I'm waxing poetic, so that means it's time for me to lay my ass down and get some sleep. It's over here. It's almost midnight over here in Houston, Texas. Shout out to the H-Town. And yeah, man, it's your boy Crypto Chill, man. I'm signing off, and I will holler at y'all. Peace.